Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to Browns franchise, week 13. Going to be facing up against the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday night prime time. Before we do that, we will. I'll give you a quick rundown of the draft class. There's a lot of players just like throughout the class that could be, like difference players. I've gone through every single player in this draft. Like you'll see, I have some UDFA running backs watched. Like they could be good, maybe in the seventh or something. I won't go through every player because there is quite a lot. But I'm looking at some receivers. Obviously, those are players that that's a position that we could potentially need. Same with tight end. Don't really know about the future of Ben Villa on this team. With his contract coming up next season. So, had a look at some of those. Even tackle, right? There's a couple tackles in here. I can't remember who it was exactly. Was it Owen? I don't know. There are some tackles that I found that I think could end up being good guards. Jalen Hayden might have been one. I don't know. But yeah, a couple of tackles I think could move inside. Looking at some couple of guards, a couple of centers, and then right guards and right tackles. There are a couple of edge rushers that I do think could be pretty good. There was also, I think it was Justin Feliz. I think maybe. I mean, he doesn't look too bad. It has been a couple of days since I went over the draft class. I remember there being like an edge rusher that was projected to go really late. That actually looked really good. Like he was really athletic, and pretty sure it was a speed rusher. I think it might have been. It was either Kamani Pointer or it was Justin Feliz, because I remember they were both Syracuse edge rushers. So there's definitely players down the board that we could look to get. There's a lot of defensive tackles that look pretty decent. I've got probably about 100 of those on my board. Some good, decent looking linebackers across really all. Alejandro Cota is a projected UDFA. Decent athlete, doesn't look too bad. He'd be like a good day 3 pick, like right 6th or 7th round probably. Couple of good will backers, and then I am looking at corner, even though that's not really our biggest position in need. Still, looking at them because we could always draft one of them, move back to safety maybe, you never know. Am looking at a couple of safeties. Lance Denny is the highest rated one. Doesn't look too. He's a decent athlete. Could be something out of Mizzou, but safety could potentially be a position in need. I'm pretty sure Jackson Marks looked pretty good. I mean, he's a good athlete. Well, maybe not speed-wise, but like acceleration, agility, jumping, all that's very good. Got A player rec. Yeah, so definitely just a bunch of players in general. And then in terms of the focus players, my first one is going to be Logan Slauson. He's a deep threat receiver, projected to go round 1, A deep route running, 6'1", 192, and he has great to elite speed. So if he's like even just a round 1 talent, he would definitely be worth taking. Now, he can't really run any routes short or medium, but if he could just be someone who can take the top off the defense, and then we have McMillan and Marvin Harrison. I'd probably put Harrison in the slot in that instance. Or maybe even Slauson would be just like a really fast slot receiver. But anyway, he will be the first player. The next one I'm going to do is Noah Lamontagne. I don't know how you'd even say that. He's a 21-year-old center out of Oklahoma. Decent athlete, good like ratings across those. Everything we know is an A so far. So he's definitely someone that I want to know more about. And then I am going to do the other safety, Jackson Marks, as the other player for this one. Strong safety, decent athlete. He could be something, but he's 5'11", 204. You never really know, but I'll hit confirm on those for Slauson, Lamontagne. I think is probably how I'm going to say that, and then Jackson Marks as well. Now, thing is, well, if we look at our draft picks, we have the picks to do a lot of things in the offseason, right? We currently have Indy's pick, which is projected to be number 1, and then we have 3 second-round picks. So we would probably trade down from 1. I don't really see us taking a player at 1 if we ended up having that pick. We'd trade down, see if we get 2 or 3 first-round picks, whether it's this year or next year, and like combined, whatnot. But yeah, I mean, the Colts are 1 in 10, right? So there's a good chance we can end up with a very high pick. But we'll get into stuff for this game now. Film room prep. We'll see what this one is.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Critical game this week. What you seen on film? Very balanced team. Nothing jumping out. Do believe we can win through our defense, though. You've seen our defense, right? Best players focus down on one aspect of the game. Going to create our own advantage this week. What do you think we should do? Oh, I forgot who the Steelers QB is. I can't remember. I mean, we have Myles Garrett and my call. Mason Graham, I don't think is back from injury yet. I think he's still week to week at this point. We don't have the corners to blanket receivers. We have a good front 7. Let's go get to the running back. Start working on practices for this week. Make sure we're good to go. Okay. I mean, we might as well. We're not. Never mind. We're going to be speaking to the team. I was going to say we'll look at the Steelers roster, but we'll do that after this, I guess. Attack the run. They have a backfield that can be exploited. Play downhill, play clean, have them in third and long all day. Schlesinger, music to my ears, coach. I got some aggression to get out of the way anyway. Get 5 tackles and a tackle for loss with Schlesinger. Okay. Schlesinger actually, he won Defensive Rookie of the Year just, when were the awards? Like, maybe 3-4 days ago at this point? I don't know. Nick Anderson is the Steelers' starting QB, second year out of Wake Forest. He can't really run, but he's got very good accuracy. Short and medium. Deep is actually pretty good as well. Superstar dev, he could be a problem. They still have Justin Fields, I remember that. He's on the team. Okay. Yeah, Caleb Johnson, I kind of forgot that he would be the running back. He is a 90 overall playing up to a 95. 88 speed, 91 break tackling, 99 carrying, 93 juke, 95 spin, 93 change of direction. Okay. It's kind of odd that he's developed as an elusive back. I feel like, for me, I think of Caleb Johnson as more of a power guy. I don't know, maybe, yeah, anyway. They've got him. They've also got Emmanuel Session, second year out of Clemson. Decent backup. In terms of receivers, DK's still there. They've brought in Trey Foote. I remember him. Rondell Moore is here as well. Trey Foote, I do remember. He's destroyed us in a couple of games. So we're going to have to watch out for him probably. Pat Frymuth's still here. He's an 88. They've got Miguel Barron behind him. Third year tight end at Rutgers. In terms of the O-line, Broderick Jones is 78. Miguel Arianes, maybe is how you say that? I don't know. He's a 77. They've also got John Simpson, who's also a 77. You would assume that Simpson is the backup, right? Zach Frazier is an 89 overall. Okay, that's not the best. Josh Pineda, or Pinata. No, there's no... What's it called? Oh, I don't know what it's called. Like accent? Is that what it's called? Like on top of the N? It's probably Pineda. Not the strongest, but he's very good in pass pro. Not great in run blocking. And then Troy Fartanu is the starting right tackle. TJ Watt's still here. He's going to be annoying. Alex Highsmith, same deal. Derek Harmon's developed well. He's an 89 overall. Darius Robinson is now in Pittsburgh. Chris Wilcox is a 78. Patrick Queen's an 85 now. They brought in Jordan Brooks. Peyton Wilson is an 82. At corner, Alonzo Saxton. I'm pretty sure I remember him as well. Very good in man. Decent in zone. Decent speed. 24 years old, out of Texas. I feel like I do remember him coming out. Joey Porter has developed nicely. He's an 85. They've got Tyreek Stevenson. Oh, that's right. We traded them. Stevenson, didn't we? They've got Shamir Carter, though. He's a rookie. I remember him in this past draft class. I wonder if he's playing above Stevenson. He might be. He's got the day one starter and future starter tag, so there's definitely a chance. Darius Washington, he is going to be who we target. He's like a decent player in real life, right? I can't say I've watched many games from the Ravens this year. Well, I mean, not anymore. The season's over. The Super Bowl was the other day, so there's no more games this year. But Darius Washington, he's slow. That's something we can like take advantage of. And then Deshaun Elliott on the other side. Okay. Jaden Reddick and Eli Fleming, both with upgrade points for the game. Reddick, I think... I mean, probably... I might actually do power for him. He's not really a power back, right? But if we can... plus 2 break tackle, that's actually quite good. That's playing up to an 86 now. If we can get him just to like, I don't know, an 80 for trucking in stiff arm, that could be good. It's definitely not his game, but if we could like develop that even just the slightest, that would be good. Fleming, I'll do man coverage, or man-to-man upgrade rather. Man coverage gets plus 2 up to a 78. That's really what I need to upgrade for him. He's pretty good in zone already, but yeah, I want to upgrade that one. And I guess we'll just jump into the game.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Okay, here we are. Sunday night primetime. We've had a lot of primetime games this year. I don't know what the exact number is, but we have had a lot. The fans wearing a Manu Ortiz jersey. Ortiz wears number 4 for us. He barely even sees the field. Steelers are 8-3. We are, what, like 4-7, I think? It hasn't been a great year. Yeah, 4-7. I think it's just we've lost a lot of one-score games. Like, I'm pretty sure... I don't know the exact number, but a lot of the games this year that we've lost have been one-score games. I think there's been, like, a couple that we were blown out in. But, yeah, I remember that most of them were all, like, one-score games. Just hasn't really gone our way this year. That's Carr's season. I mean, we've turned over the ball a lot. That definitely doesn't help, right? We need to clean that up. We are not, like, we're not out of the playoff race just yet, right? We can still make the playoffs. We're 4-7. If we win out and go 10-7, we are going to make it in. As not Joey Porter, Isaac Porter has a 19-yard rush to start the game. Joey Porter's on the Steelers. yeah, if we win out, we still have a chance to make the playoffs. But we're going to have to win a lot of these, a lot of these last 6 games to even have a chance to make it in. 9 there on the catch, and a little bit of an extra run there from Clayton. Makes it 2nd and 1. We are at the 40, right? We're moving quickly. Oh, I tried to get that down to Reddick, just pick up the first down. But it got batted down at the line. 3rd and 1. We are going to run the ball with Reddick, and if he can't get that. 4th and 1 at the 40. I think we do just take the points here. We made it back to the line of scrimmage, but we couldn't get anything else. I do think we just take the points. Punt? What do you mean punt? We have Isaac Barrett at kicker. He can hit a 57? Are you kidding me? We're not punting here. It's either a field goal or we go for it. And Barrett drills it. Like, that wasn't even full power, and that might have been good from 60. Barrett's got a huge leg. He can hit from the logo. I think it was also just the right decision. You know, it's early in the game. We don't need to go for it yet. Although the other side of that is, you know, it's early in the game. We could set the tone, but I think it's better to just take the points in that situation. Nick Anderson, 14 touchdowns to 4 picks, 2,300 yards this season. Honestly, quite a decent year so far. 3rd and 11. Oh, we're going to get to Anderson. Jalen Phillips off the right side with the sack. Makes it 4th and 18. We'll force the Steelers to punt. Quick 3 and out there for the defense. Something we really haven't been able to say these past few games. As Lane is back to return. I thought we could get through there without those blocks being shed. I was wrong, evidently. And yeah, we'll start. I mean, we are starting at the 44, right? So it's already pretty decent field positioning. I mean, you know, I wouldn't say no to a bigger return. Oh, we're going to go down. And Carr's fumbled the ball. Marshall Lyons picks up the ball. That's been another issue this year as well. Carr has fumbled a lot when he gets sacked. Like, that's really become an issue this year. But it's coming up 3rd and 18. I don't really think there's any way we get into field goal range here. We'd need a first down to get into field goal range. I think we'll just see. We would have had Clayton over the middle. We got hit by Robinson. Darius Robinson just was able to shed the block and get a hit on Carr. We would have had Clayton over the middle. I don't know if he would have gotten the first down, but it would have been close. Not the best punt, as the receiver actually returns it to the 25. Yeah, not the best punt, but I mean, I've seen worse. Oh no. GK is wide open in the flat. Huge catch and run there. He gets it across midfield to the 49, actually. Metcalf in motion again. Johnson only gets a yard. Oh, that was a really good move from Rondell Moore. He would, like, Jalen Phillips was right there. Rondell Moore just cut to the left. And then, yeah, I mean, you guys saw what happened, got the first down. I thought we were going to have him, like, either in the backfield or at the line there. Sweshinger, good play. Forces the incompletion on the Fryermuth catch attempt. And it'll be 2nd and 10. The Steelers are in field goal range, right? But, you know, if we can hold them to 3, that would be a lot better than 6, obviously. As Fleming gets run over by Metcalf. And he gets down to the 8. Well, they're running out of empty. Going to the flat. And it's going to be a touchdown. Went for the big hit with, I don't even know who I switched on to. But Sanders survived the contact and managed to get into the end zone. With JT Mays it was. Went for the big hit. He like kind of brushed him. That was it. Got him a bit off balance. And then by the time Hawthorne got over there, he couldn't do anything. Okay, 3rd and 3 from the 40. Just get it. Oh, come on! We can't do anything. How is Darius Robinson getting in the backfield so quickly? Oscar Knoll, it's one-on-one with Oscar Knoll, and he just beats him. Like, Knoll has no chance to do anything. Like, he tries to block him, it doesn't work. And then Robinson's already in the backfield. Oh no, this is going to be a big play. Up to the 40 for Caleb Johnson. That'll be the end, not the 40, the 50. That's the end of the first quarter. We said we wanted to tackle the running back in the backfield. I think we've maybe done that once. Overthrown there from Anderson. McKinney just was nowhere close to Metcalf. We managed to pressure him a little bit, right? It'll be 3rd and 6 now. Gonna be running man coverage again. Going deep down the field. Fleming in coverage. Just fucking jump and get a hand on it. He's got like 95 speed or something, and he's like, he can't. He actually kind of did keep up with him, but he should be. There's a flag. It's gonna be roughing the kicker. He should be able to get a hand on that. He's like 6'5". He's got good speed. I'm pretty sure he's got pretty decent jumping in the game. All he has to do is jump up and get a hand on it. I didn't even go for the pick. I pressed square like to go for the swat, and he didn't do anything. He just stuck his hand up in the air like that was going to do anything. Oh, big spin move there from Jaden Reddick. Just ran a little bit of a screen. Only one blocker was out there, but he was able to spin out 2 defenders and get a huge gain across midfield to the 40. Clayton makes the catch. He can't stay inbounds, but he's out of the 3. He was in man coverage against Alex Highsmith. I'm going to take advantage of that matchup all day. If that's what the Steelers were to run, I'm, again, going to take advantage of it. 1st and goal from the 3. We'll run an RPO. Clayton, oh, okay, that got close. I thought he would have had positioning. He kind of did, but I didn't think the safety was going to be able to make a play on that. Luckily, that wasn't an interception. 2nd and goal. Just throw it up to Ben Villa. He makes the catch, but gets it to the 1. I honestly kind of expected that to be, a little bit of a floater to the back right. This is a fake fullback dive to a pitch. I need that defender on the edge to crash down on this, otherwise this play will not work. Oh, they did. They crashed down. Mike Ward, go through him, touchdown. The safety crashed down inside. Mike Ward got to the outside and then just went forward, got the touchdown. Good tackle there from Fleming. Manages to stop the first down. This is going to be QB sneak. It is. Someone please do anything. First down for the Steelers. It was 3rd and inches, that's what the CPU does, right? Oh, Frymouth is wide open. How is he that open? Stiff arm Cindy Brown. I don't know how Frymouth got that wide open there. It's now 1st and 10. They're at the 27. We might want to consider calling timeouts at some point. Hernandez, I'm trying to get there with him. DK is wide open again. I'm going to make an adjustment and go corners by overall, because I can't have Fleming constantly lost in coverage against Metcalf. Like, it's happening every single play, it feels like. Underneath, Schlesinger makes first contact, and then Hernandez helps clean up. Steelers score time. I can't talk. Steelers call a timeout. Anyway, 2nd and 2 now from, what is it, 5. Going down underneath, Foot makes the catch. They're going to rule it a first down. I don't know about that. Oh, they wasted a lot of time there. Probably should have called timeout there. They're really winding this clock down. Oh, Steelers gonna get sacked. Anderson goes down. Who got the sack? I didn't see who it was. It was so quick. I mean, we sent a blitz at them. Who got in there? Oh, Mike Hall got in. Just miscommunication from the O-line. Little surprised that the Steelers called a timeout there. You would think if they're winding this much clock down, they would let it tick down or force us to use a timeout. And there's going to be another sack. Jared Spain that time. But yeah, I would have thought that the Steelers would let the clock tick all the way down and then call a timeout, or essentially just force us to use a timeout. They didn't, though. Just go pass commit, play the 6, which in this case is the end zone. Hold them to 3 here. That'll be a successful drive. Going to go underneath to Foot. He will make the catch. Be down at the 2. We'll call our final timeout. We'll be able to hold the Steelers to 3. Five seconds. We'll see if we can get anything on the return, maybe, but that'll probably be the half. I think we probably should have started calling timeouts a lot sooner, but I mean, we didn't, unfortunately, and the return actually takes all of 5 seconds, so that will be the half. Down by 1 score. Defense did a good job holding them to 3 there. We need the offense to get going. We haven't really had a successful first half. It's been like 2 drives that would, like, we scored a touchdown on 1, got 3 points, but other than that, we haven't been able to do anything offensively. Rams are 2-9, Bucks are 7-4. Baker on the play action, rolls out, going to throw it to Bucky Irving, who makes the catch. Rams lose and drops to 2-10. Bucks are 8-4, 21-17 is the final. That game doesn't really matter for us being in the AFC. The Colts, we want the Colts to lose because then we have a higher draft pick. Although they might not. Anthony Richardson is still the starter. The Colts will actually win. They are now 2-10. Huh? How was that a touchdown? Right. Raiders 8-3, Falcons 4-7. We'd preferably like the Raiders to lose, because they would be another team vying for a playoff spot. Although Ashton Genty is just going to... Oh, he's going to hurdle a guy and walk into the end zone. Fiore with close to 350 yards through the air. Cincinnati loses, but the Ravens do win. That's unfortunate for us, because I think the Ravens already have a pretty good record. How is it daytime right now? Pretty sure we're playing a Sunday night game, no? How was that touchdown during the day? We don't play on the West Coast. Like, why is it switching from day to night constantly? I mean, yeah, look at those numbers. 68 yards for Carr. I don't know why it's showing Porter. He's not the starter. But, yeah, offense hasn't been great. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, Steelers will get the ball to start this half as well. How was that a completion? We have two defenders right there, and somehow it's just a perfect throw. I don't know how that should be a catch. 2nd and 1. They're going to run the ball with Johnson, and he does a little bit of a shimmy, but Hernandez isn't fooled. Loses 2. It's now 3rd and 3. They're going to throw. Johnson, oh, come on. We got close with Hernandez there, but just outside the reach for Sergio, and yeah, Johnson makes the catch, gets the first down. Anderson's going to run. It's not really what he's known for, right? He's got decent athleticism, right? It's like high 80s, I'm pretty sure. He looked a lot quicker than that. Maybe it's just because his legs are moving really quick. Why is Fleming on Metcalf again? I'm pretty sure... Oh, there's going to be play action. Phillips get there, he can't. McKinney able to force the incompletion. Why did that reset? Just because it changes halves does not mean I want that to reset. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. I want Hawthorne on Metcalf, but it's still not working. And Anderson's going to go down. Myles Garrett gets his first sack of the day, makes it 3rd and 18. And yeah, that is on that, so I don't know why that was happening. Running out of empty here. Why are my corners changing sides of the field? And it's a touchdown. Why the fuck is that the play? Why are my corners on opposite sides of the field when they have the fucking assignments for the different sides? Why on earth is Fleming here if his assignment is on this side, and why is Hawthorne on this right side if his assignment is the left side? Why the fuck would that happen? I tried to switch to tie pace to, I don't know, try and do anything. It didn't even let me. I made sure to hold back on the stick to go up. It switched me onto fucking Myles Garrett, and I'm like, well, that's just the end of the play. Hopefully they aren't running like streaks or anything. If I did go onto tie pace, if I covered this receiver on this side, it would have been a touchdown to Foot on this side. If I covered Foot, it would have been a touchdown anyway. This fucking game, man, like, that shouldn't be the mechanic. If they even, you guys saw it, they ran to the other side of the field when they were on the correct sides anyway. That should not be what the fucking coding is in this game. If it switches a play and they're supposed to be on a side of the thing, then why make them run to the other side? It's just to run back. We're just getting out there doing fucking cardio the whole time? Yep, that seems about right. Ben Villa hit as he tried to catch it. Go 3 and out, we're going to have to punt. I swear this fucking game hates me at this point. I feel like every single game, there's something that happens where it just fucks us over. Get to Anderson, for fuck's sake. Why? How is he so quick? He doesn't even have 80 speed, and yet he's out there looking like he's got at least, like, 85. Like, how is no one even close to him? Yes, I understand we're running man coverage, and that's going to, you know, help that. Screen, slash into good play. Sit down, bitch. Fuck me. That play has still got me so annoyed. 2nd and 17. Sydney Brown is nowhere near Frymouth. Like, are you serious right now? We know he's not that good, but like he's not that bad either. 3rd and 12. Wonder how they're going to pick this one up. Oh. Myles Garrett decides to take the game into his own hands. Okay, incompletion. We'll at least hold the Steelers to punt. Could be good if we could actually do anything on offense, though. O-line can't protect for shit. No one can catch the ball. And there are no running lanes. It would be nice if Baker could hold a block for more than 2 fucking seconds. Reddick on the Texas route. That is not Reddick. Porter makes the catch. Probably better that he is in there, actually, because he's a better receiver than Reddick is. 1st and 10 at the 43 now. McMillan underneath makes the catch. McMillan outrunning the defense. McMillan gets it to the 28. I thought we could maybe try and slip through the hole there. Obviously didn't, but take the catch and run anyway. We need to start getting this offense going. We can't just continue to have, plays for no gain. And it would help if Oscar Knoll wasn't just a fucking cardboard stand at this point. Like, he went for a block on a linebacker, did jack shit. He is actually really annoying me this game. Marvin Harrison Jr. makes the catch, breaks the tackle. Injury time at Alex Highsmith, good. I don't care if he's a pixels in a game. I don't care. 1st and 10 from the 11. Outrun TJ Watt. No, we can't. Fuck. I thought we had the angle. And we get a yard. So it took technically a positive gain. I thought we could outrun him and at least get close to the end zone. Step up with Carr. Carr runs it himself. There we go. Okay. I didn't want to go for 2. I just assumed that it would be an extra point. I don't want to waste a timeout here, though. I'm just going to take the delay game. We'll take the extra point. I don't want to go for 2 here. Going for 2 in this spot, I don't think is a good idea, because if we don't get it, then it forces us to go for 2 next time. Or if we get it here, then we can at least allow 3. No, I'm not going for 2. I don't think it's the right decision right now. Okay, extra point is good. I just think that's the better move. That makes it so a touchdown and an extra point will tie the game. If they allow if the defense allows 3, right? If the Steelers get 3, we still have 3 timeouts anyway, right? So I don't see the point in going for 2 at that spot. If we score another touchdown, maybe, but right now I just don't think it was necessary. Good play, Hernandez. That'll bring up 3rd and 11. They're at the 36. Oh, it's doing this shit again where I wanted to switch to a zone coverage, but it wouldn't fucking work because it had the assignments on the other side of the field again. So I guess we just can't run like a zone, or can't switch to a zone coverage if we come out in man coverage. Now, okay, at least the corners go to their right, like their right positions, but they're on opposite sides to begin with. We had Hernandez Metcalf. Hernandez on Metcalf. That was never going to end well. 1st down for the Steelers. They're pretty much in field goal range now. They got to run it with Johnson. Trip Burke is just deciding to push a blocker back instead of trying to disengage and make the tackle. They're definitely in field goal range now. And now they're trying to wind the clock down. That's a 2-minute warning. Steelers are going to at least get 3 here. They're coming out an empty. What? Why? Okay. Get to Anderson. Jalen Phillips does. Okay. I think I'm going to call a timeout. I don't know if that's the right move, because we still need a stop. I might have actually preferred an incompletion there. Sidney Brown, get there. Oh god, that's an amazing play from Sidney Brown. Oh god, that was almost a touchdown. That was, I talked shit about Sidney Brown earlier. That was maybe the most athletic play I've ever seen a player make in Madden. He dives across the field, gets a hand on the ball, and forces it. That's actually an incredible play from Sidney Brown. that one play might have saved the game for us. We're going to hold the Steelers to 3. They will get it. It's a 10-point game. We need to score pretty much as quickly as possible. Right, because then we need a 3 and out. We have 2 timeouts. We can't really waste any. It would be good if Harold Fannin could block one of the Steelers on that side. We need a touchdown. We can't use any timeouts on this drive. And then we need essentially a 3 and out after that. We're starting from the 30. Going to start off with a screen. Reddick is fucking tackled straight away by Highsmith. Lovely start. Clayton, good catch on the sideline. He'll get out, stop the clock. That's really what we need. We need to keep throwing it out of bounds. Right, we can't have routes over the middle of the field, because then we have to go hurry up and then we waste time. But sometimes we might just have to Clayton's fumbled the fucking football. The Steelers are going to win the game. Are you kidding? This is this and we called a timeout. Why? I didn't even press the fucking button. This is the second, I'm pretty sure the second week in a row that we have fumbled the ball and fumbled the game away. Like, no one can hold on to this goddamn ball. Everyone has fucking butterfingers. No one wants to win, apparently. That's the final. 27-17. I genuinely don't have any words. Every fucking game, we get into a position where we could, either make it close so that we have a chance to win, or we could win. And every single goddamn time, someone fumbles the ball. Someone's fucking Ahmad Clayton. No wonder the Saints cut you. You're shit, that's why. Okay, so we're back in the main menu, obviously. I went to go look at the team stats this season to, see how bad our turnovers are. We've had 22 turnovers, 13 picks, right? 11 from Carr, 2 from Cordova when he came in. We've lost 9 fumbles. We've had 5 takeaways, 1 pick, and 4 fumble recoveries, right? That's defensively. We have a differential of -17. The next is the Colts at -7, and they're 2-10 right now. The best in the league is the Chiefs at 14. Eagles at 8. It's just insane. We've thrown 11 picks with Carr. We didn't throw a touchdown or a pick in that game. The fumbles. Carr has had 8 fumbles. That's too many. 8 is insane. And then Lane has had a fumble. Clayton's had a fumble. The ones that we just saw. Mike Ward's had a fumble as well. It's getting to a point where, it's not just because these players can't hold onto the ball. It's at this point it is actually just because I would assume, I don't know, the fumble slider is too high, but it's at 50. That's something I kept at 50. Ball security as well, that's at 50 as well. I don't know why these players are fumbling so much. Yes, we've had fumbling problems in the past, but there's a slide that's for fumbling, is there not? That increases the fumble chances of just both teams. Okay, maybe not. I thought there was. I don't know, but it's just I'm not talking to the media. You are fucking insane if you think I'm doing that. I don't we've had filming problems in the past, but it's never been this bad. This is insane. It's to a whole nother level. And they'll have rookie OTAs for Hawthorne, who's going to be oh, maybe you could be a starter. It's week 14. I'm flustered. I can't talk. That's the episode. Goodbye.